Welcome fans of Fate Grand Order. I am Avon, you are watching FGO Tips, and today we're continuing our discussion on our second Nero Fest. Last time we did an overview of the entire event, so check that out if you're interested. This time though, we're starting our deep dive on the challenging exhibition matches the event will be providing for us. I originally planned to cover all 7 in a single video, but it was taking a lot longer than I anticipated. So rather than make you wait until the end of the event for that video, let's talk about Act 1 for now. There's still a lot to cover though, so let's get going. Let's start with some basic info. One match will appear each day for 7 days, but they won't expire until the end of the event, so there's no need to tackle them immediately. In fact, you're almost certainly going to want to collect all 5 copies of Princess of the White Rose first. These are going to be tough fights, and using your command spells or courts to continue a fight is not an option. Act 1, the 12 Labors, is going to start with 3 Berserker enemies in the first round, and 3 more Berserkers with even more HP in the second round. But the real trouble comes in the third round. Heracles with 240,000 HP and a non-removable 11-time Guts, which will revive him at 50% HP. That means you'll have to knock him down 12 times in total before he stays down. He's also going to inflict 3 rounds of arts down on your party at the beginning of the fight. And don't be surprised to see his evade skill during the battle, which will boost his crit rate, something that can spell certain doom when coming from a powerful Berserker. In case it's not clear yet, Nero is not messing around with us this year. She brought some real challenges for us. Okay, so what's the good news? Herc can really deal Berserker levels of damage, but he takes crazy damage in return. Try to build up your NPs in the first 2 rounds while taking as little damage as possible from those Berserkers. You might even consider using an AoE NP in the second round to skip it entirely. Put a maximum limit broken Princess of the White Rose on your main damage dealer, and prepare to beat Herc as much as possible. Ideally, you'll be able to knock him out twice per round. This means sometimes avoiding Brave Chains, since his Guts won't kick in until after one servant stops attacking or you complete a Noble Phantasm. If you can hit him with 2 big hits from the first servant, let Guts kick in, then knock him out again with your main damage dealer on the 3rd hit, you'll be able to get through his 12 lives much faster. Alternatively, you can throw in a Brave Chain if you put an NP in the middle to break it up and accomplish the same thing. Stuns and Charms will help you survive a few rounds with this heavy hitter. If you're lucky, you can take him down before he gets off his 5-bar NP charge. Otherwise, try to rely on evade and taunts to survive the single target damage. If you lucked out during the summer banners, you probably have 1 or 2 good options at your disposal. Tamamo Lancer can charm and defense debuff him with Midsummer Curse. The demerit on the skill will charge his NP gauge, but if you use it on him while his NP gauge is already full, this demerit means nothing. Beach Flower is also a great team attack buff, and Tamamo's single target NP should be more than enough to KO this guy. Ultra Archer is a good option as well. Same Beach Flower team attack buff, powerful single target NP with the added bonus of possibly reducing Herc's NP gauge. And best of all, she is great at NP generation and spamming this NP rapidly. Jeanne Alter is going to be a popular choice as well. Let's face it, she usually is, because her attack strength is simply unrivaled. And although the Avenger doesn't get type advantage very often, fighting Berserkers is something she excels at. Her huge single target NP will be devastating to Herc. She has a team attack buff in Dragon Witch, and her Ephemeral Dream provides 1 turn of invincibility in case he does manage to get off his Noble Phantasm. And rounding out the 5-star damage dealers, Orion of course, another powerful single target NP which can reduce the enemy NP charge and the rate of his painful crits. Punish the Unfaithful even deals bonus damage to males, and Mind's Eye provides the protection of evade in a pinch. If you're fairly new or generally lacking powerful gold servants, these exhibition matches are going to be extra tough. They are geared towards higher level players this time around. That being said, there are some solid 3-star candidates for this fight as well. Uriel has a single target NP that does bonus damage to males, and has a chance to charm him for 1 turn. Her Siren Song can provide a second charm, and her Vampirism can reduce his NP charge. And of course, everyone's favorite hound, Ku Cullen, is consistently outperforming his 3-star ranking. Ku has a 3 attack evade from protection of arrows, and Guts from battle continuation to draw out the fight long enough for him to score a few more KOs with his powerful single target NP. When it comes to support, Mashu is a great option here. Her defensive skills will help your party survive Herc's crazy attacks, and her taunt plus invincibility combo totally negates his single target NP in a pinch. Waver, as always, is a great support for almost any team. I strongly recommend picking him up from your friends list as a support servant if you can. Tamamo helps serve a similar role, with additions like heal and skill recharge reduction, plus her arts boosting skill enhances NP damage for servants like Altria, Orion, and Uriel. If you're really on a budget and can't swing one of those two, Hans might be a suitable stand-in. He's a little flimsy though, so you gotta watch out. He's gonna get knocked down pretty fast by Herc. Lastly, I'd be remiss not to mention Stheno, who can actually be reasonably helpful here as well by serving the same basic role as Uriel. Her single target NP is reasonable, with an added chance to charm. Siren Song gives yet another charm, and Bloodsucker will help keep his NP from going off. If all goes according to plan, you should be ready to move on to act number 2. More info on that coming soon, I promise. In the meantime, let me know how your event prep is going so far. Do you have all your servants maxed out? Have you been taking advantage of half off on the interludes? Good luck in either case. Best of luck to those of you who are planning on rolling for Nero, and most of all, thanks for watching.